Hey everyone, it's KP here from the No Justice, No Peace report. Good to be back. I've done this in and out thing a couple times, but you have stuck around. If anything, I think I picked up a couple subscribers, and I really appreciate that. So I have been, well, part of it is due to heavy censorship. So you always have to recalibrate and, go refocus and just take a step back and see what I can do. But anyways, I'm learning some lessons as I go along. I know some of you have even given me some suggestions in terms of the whole censorship thing, in terms of going somewhere else. That's a possibility. It's still a possibility, but I think I've learned some lessons, and um, I'll do my best to apply them. Right. So as I said, I haven't been on here in a while. So hit that subscribe button and thank you for subscribing. Hit it, hit the notification bell, leave a comment as well. So as you know, if you've been on here for a while, for all my diehard supporters, right? You've been on here for a while. I've been talking about the shots, right? Since this thing started, and in talking about the shots, I'm from Canada, so I'm not in Canada right now. I'm living in the U.S., but I've always looked back because you know the stuff that Canada is doing is just off the wall right now. It's on the level of Australia and what they're doing in terms of the shots and the lockdowns and all that. It's extreme, very extreme. They're trying to protect everybody, right? Anyways, so Ontario, we have provinces. So the province of Ontario, our premier is Doug Ford, right? He is um, the politician right in charge right now, and he is with the Conservative Party. And usually these are the guys that stand up for freedom and for liberty, and government not coming into your life and sort of interfering with your life, especially when it comes to health. So they just rolled out the Communist Chinese Party's uh, was it social credit system, also known as a QR code system. It may have a different name. I call it that because I think this is just a social credit system where they monitor and they track and they know wherever you're going and all that sort of stuff. It's from since they started to talk about this, and you compare it to the social credit system that they have in China, where you're rewarded for bad behavior and you have community snitches. We currently have that right now in Canada, right? Yes, I'm not lying to you. You can ask anyone. You have that where community they have people in the community that watch you and report on you. That's what they're trying to get all across the country. In some province, it's more so than others, but generally speaking, the federal government is doing this. But or I call him Dougie Fresh, right? Doug Ford came out to talk about the new QR system that he said it was not going to happen. You can play the clips back. It wasn't going to happen. I was reading some of the comments, and the comments had me dying with laughter. And by the way, I'll drop it in the description box so that you can you can check it out. Okay. So one commenter is you need to have a phone now, and there's an app, and you're supposed to go there, download the app on your phone, and some scary stuff, right? But a lot of conspiracy theorists said this, and people brushed them off. But from since 2020, 2019, people are talking about these things, and even further, but closer to the pandemic, right? So someone said, "Great, right? You now need a phone as a phone in order to get your QR code," right? And I just laugh. you know, you now need a phone, right, to go get your QR code. Person just messing around, I guess, trying to poke fun at Dougie Fresh here. And when he was talking, he sounded shaky, man. I mean, once again, I'll drop it in the description box so you can go check it out for yourself. He was shaking, and that's how he sounded. Sounded like he was counting his word. Of course, he was reading from a teleprompter, right? It's called well, in terms of the other thing that some of the commenters mentioned is that um, And what he said this is a temporary system, but he also said it will stand the test of time. I now granted, you can say, well, maybe he's talking about if it's only gonna be in for a year or 2 years, and it will stand the test of that time or that amount of time. But yeah, these guys are liars. They're not jokers. They're liars. They're jokers in the facetious sense. They're liars. They said that this would not happen. It is happening. This is supposed to be about health. It's supposed to be about safety. When did we go from washing hands, face masks, social distancing to where we are now, where you need a QR code? That's where we are. And for those out there who are calling people conspiracy theorists and all that sort of stuff, they can shut their mouth now, because you have to show a card in order to go into gyms and restaurants and all that, and it's becoming even more extreme. All you have to do is just look at the Chinese social credit system, look at countries like France and Australia, and you know exactly where things are going, right? That's where this is in democratic countries. In the name of this virus, right? Your freedom, your choice, the ability to decide, wiped out overnight. I'll put it in the description box. Hey, thanks once again, man, for all your support. Well, I was gonna say something else, but the No Justice, No Peace report. Hit that subscribe button, share it, all right? And thanks once again. I'll keep dropping some things in here. Take care of yourself. Stay woke and stay red.